Hey Charlotte County, this is Charlotte County COPWATCH, and I'd like to thank you for all your years of support through the years. As a result, this channel has grown and allowed me an equity partnership in carmarshal.com. Please take the time to check them out. They help you buy and sell your next car, even have a negotiating tool to save you from the hassle of haggling with multiple dealers. The link is in the description below. Please click and help support and give if you can too through PayPal or Patreon. Thanks again.
Sarah, police released a statement to us this afternoon saying that this internal investigation is still underway. They are also saying the behavior of these officers is not proper and they have taken action against them. I want to set this up for you. This is first home video inside the victim's home, and you can see the two police officers who have come in to investigate the break-in. This is video inside Clarence Williams' house as D.C. police investigate the second break-in at his home recently. They read off a list of items stolen in the first burglary, followed by a judgment about his sexual orientation.
Mac Book, Mac Pro.
I'm pretty sure.
Hermione, Dolce Gabbana sunglasses.
He's fancy.
He is fancy.
Probably gay.
Seconds later, a female officer is caught on home video dancing in the middle of the crime scene.
I believe if they were receiving the proper training, things like this wouldn't happen and they wouldn't just do things like this in the midst of a crime scene.
This all began earlier in the day while Clarence was away at work. Watch, the suspect smashes the glass with an object, enters the apartment, and then leaves with many valuables. The alarm went off, police responded, but never checked the back door.
They came, knocked on the door, talked to a few people that were outside, and then left. And my house sat open for 8 hours.
This is not the first time that it has happened recently. In fact, Clarence says this is the second time, and he believes it's by the same person. So recent that plywood is still in place where the sliding glass door is, and then down here, more plywood to the basement window. Also, the camera above here captured it all. Finally, when a neighbor spotted the broken door, that neighbor called police and police came out again. That is when the male and female police officer laughed, danced, and made a judgment about the homeowner.
So they were going through the list of things that were stolen and making assumptions about what my sexuality might be.
Police issued this statement saying in part, their behavior is not representative of the inclusive environment we work tirelessly to uphold on a daily basis for residents and visitors of D.C. All right, we did ask for an on-camera interview from police today, but they denied that request. We should tell you that the female officer in that video, after hearing about this, went over to Clarence and personally apologized. She said over and over she was sorry for what had happened. He asked us to hide the identity of these officers. He says he doesn't want them terminated. He doesn't want them to get in any trouble with the community around there because they have been out to help. But he wants this to stand as an example so other officers will learn from this so it won't happen again.
He's probably gay. DC cops mock burglary victim as they dance around on video. When DC cops responded to a burglary, they blamed the neighborhood, failed to investigate the first time, and then returned to make fun of the victim. By Rachel Blevins, August 30, 2017. Washington, D.C. When a house alarm went off in southeast Washington, signaling that it had been burglarized for the second time in 3 weeks, police officers arrived at the scene, but failed to investigate. They returned again later after a concerned neighbor requested their service, and the security footage is making the homeowner wish that they had never stepped foot in his house. I was appalled. I was frantic because I was out of the country, Clarence Williams said, describing his reaction when his alarm company contacted him about the second break-in at his house in less than a month. It was the same scenario as last time, broke the glass, and then once he shattered the glass he just pulled the glass out and was able to walk right in. Williams was hoping he could trust the police officers responding to the burglary call to take care of things while he was away, but he told Fox 5 DC that he was shocked to find that the officers did not even check the back door where the burglar broke the glass to enter the home. They came, knocked on the door, talked to a few people who were outside and left. My house sat open for 8 hours, he said. Advertisement. Williams also told NBC Washington that when the officers spoke to his neighbors about the burglary, they made comments such as, "Well, what do you expect? You live in Southeast." After a concerned neighbor called police later that day to report the broken glass on the back door that the original officers failed to investigate, the department sent out officers once again. Read more. Infuriating video, police detain entire bar, force everyone to consent to a legal search. When Williams reviewed the footage from his security camera, he was shocked to find 2 police officers standing in his living room, laughing as they read off a list of his belongings that were reported, and joking about his sexuality. Armani, Dolce & Gabbana, he's probably gay, a male officer says, laughing. A few minutes later, a female officer can be seen dancing in the same crime scene she is supposed to be investigating. It's very troubling and disgusting, and I think it's a testament to the lack of training the police are receiving, Williams said. I believe if they were receiving the proper training things like this wouldn't happen, and they wouldn't just do things like this in the midst of a crime scene. In response to the incident, D.C. Mayor Muriel Bowser said, I don't approve of the language that was used or the conduct of our officers. In a statement to NBC Washington, a spokesperson for the Metropolitan Police Department said the 2 officers featured in the security footage have been placed on non-contact status for misconduct, and an internal investigation is ongoing. Their behavior is not representative of the "we are here to help" environment we work tirelessly to uphold on a daily basis for residents and visitors of D.C., the spokesperson said. We remain committed to providing positive interactions with all and hold the trust of the community in high regards. While Williams said that the female officer later visited his home and personally apologized, he noted that he wanted to release the video of the officers' actions in hopes that others would learn from their mistakes. Read more. In the land of the free, you can face 20 years in prison for clearing your web browser history. We've got police out here, dancing in my home and acting as if this is a joke and this is serious. This is my life, Williams said. Unfortunately, cases such as this one are not isolated incidents. From officers blaming the neighborhood for the break-in, to failing to investigate, to making fun of a victim at a crime scene, it remains to be seen whether the presence of clear video footage will ensure that the offending officers are held accountable for their actions.
Hey Charlotte County, this is Charlotte County COPWATCH, and I found that I had to make a change this ending on my videos, letting you know about the channel and fair use laws, you know, how we can report on other people's reporting and how it's good, how it's bad, etc. But you guys can look it up yourself. It is legal. It's in there. But like I've told you before, that I've been cut off from making money on YouTube for 4 years. It's really weird, bizarre, but they cut the money off, but they said you can keep the channel, and now YouTube makes all the money. And if you get bored, plug it into Social Blade website, and you'll see that they are making a huge amount off the site. Right now it's at 63 million views, 53,000 subscribers, almost 3 million views a month. You know, trying to wake people up, and I make nothing. In fact, I got a customer that's ex-congressman. He said if I could ever find a lawyer, sue YouTube on it. But because this is nuts. 4 hours a day, and to save America. You know, but at the same time, it's worth it. Look at what our founding fathers did. They died for this country. So But getting back to the money part, this is why I'm redoing the video. Is my dream of everyone giving $1, and it's going to be $53,000 a year, or if they did Patreon, which you know, can be monthly. That is not working. That'd be great if it did. Nothing is perfect. And I appreciate the people that do donate, you know, what they can on PayPal. And there again, I'm letting you guys know that is not much. Is, you know, monthly is, oh my god. So anyways, yes, you cannot live on it. It's very, very, very low amount. But the dollar things, I do appreciate that. But when I first said everybody give $1, that's not working. I'm just letting you guys know it's, yeah, that dream. Everybody gives $1. 53,000 subscribers, it's not working. So yes, if you can give more than that, you know, I appreciate it. Like I said, you know, I'm in a unique situation where, you know what, we're already debt free, and I'm not rich, but with the little business that we have, I am able to do what I am able to do 45 hours a day, you know, letting you guys know what's going on. In 4 years, I've did the whole thing myself. 12,000 videos on there. I literally get emails where people are like, holy crap, I never knew it was this bad. And it is this bad, and it's getting worse every day because we have the internet, we have cell phones, we have cameras everywhere now, and it's just disgusting what's going on. And then, as you guys know too, now we got Trump, we got Jeff Sessions doing a war on drugs, and now he wants to go after the forfeiture laws again. It's just unfreaking real. So if you can give more than that dream of everybody giving $1, yeah, that old video, that's not working. They're not. They're just not. So anyways, if you can give more than that dream is not working. Hardly anybody is giving. There you go. So that's why I'm remaking the video. If you can give more than that, that would be great. And there again, like I said, the Patreon's there. There is some people on there that are starting to give, but there again, it's very, very low. And like I said, I don't want to get rich off of that. I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing because, you know, it's still so stinking corrupt. It's not even funny. My court case that I'm going to be paying out of my pocket myself with Charlotte County's coming up. They illegally looked me up and then posted all my information on LEOAFFAIRS website. They basically doxed me, however you want to say that. I forget what the word is, and they outed me, man. And that information on that site went out to 500 sheriffs, deputies, people that work at the jail, etc., etc., etc. So yeah, it is very, very scary, but we're going to do a federal case, 1983 case, violating freedom of speech. We have 17 cameras in the house now. We got 2 cameras in the car. I always carry a camera plus a cell phone. A lot of people are highly recommending I get a vest now. If I could, if the wife would let me, I would run for sheriff. We are trying to push the thing nationwide right now. Where just to mix it up and to get the topics out there is register to run for sheriff, NPA, no party affiliation, as a write-in, and that is completely free, and you can participate in the elections. And there's a lot of stuff. We got a guy, James McLinnis in Pinellas County, Tampa, who almost won. He experienced the corruption himself. The story is unbelievable. Look him up. It's mind-blowing what they did. It pissed him off. He is very, very smart. He has way more money than I did. He ran for sheriff at the last 3 months last year in 2016 and almost won. He got all of the black vote. And the reason why he did that is because he ran in, I will not bust, we're in Florida, I will not bust anybody for weed anymore unless it's an ungodly huge amount, like pounds. And then he also ran in no more victimless crimes, no more of this freaking road pirate bull crap. And then he was going to cut the budget by 30%. And when you think about that, you can. If you stop the road pirates, you can get rid of a bunch of people. Gone. So, the wife has been saying, yes, I can, yes, I can't. So I don't know. We're trying to find somebody that can do it because I am busy doing this anyways. But so I'm making a video, like I said, that $1 a month from everybody, you know, for 53,000 subscribers, that is not working. I'm just letting you guys know. Absolutely give way more than $1 a month if you can. I appreciate anything. By the way, remember too, when you give that, PayPal takes like freaking 15 to 20%, so it's even worse than that. But and there again, like I'm letting you guys know, it's way what I get is very, very low. Appreciate it, but it is very, very low. Can't live on it. I'm just, you know, I'm working, and that's what I'm working on. And that court case is going to cost a buttload of money. That's federal court. Just the filing fees and the depositions that we're going to be doing with this corrupt cop. So there's another reason to give. We are going to be doing a deposition with this very corrupt. He was in a drug squad. He is a bad guy. He's on steroids. We heard steroids are rampant here. That's why their attitude is so bad. And we are going to get him on video, and it will be on YouTube. So that case alone is $5,000 just to bring it to court, and that's my money out of my pocket. So there's another reason to give, and give way more than $1 if you can. So keep that in mind. This is the new video, and I see, God, I talk a lot. It's already 7 minutes, but had to make it just to let you know that $1 a month from everybody is not working. They're not doing it. So if you can give more than that, please. So thanks. Keep it up. Share, like, subscribe, tell your friends, send me your videos on corruption, and I'll post it.